Dana, a thrilling night of fights tonight. Overall, who impressed you the most?
I mean, who impressed me the most? It was an awesome night. I mean, Neer was getting blasted. He was in big trouble. Pulls off an awesome submission. Miller was getting blasted and looked like he was going to get knocked out and pulls off an awesome submission. I mean, the whole card was just a great card. It's one of those nights where I said this a couple days ago, and I'll say it again. We're on like a 14, 15, 16, I don't know how many fight streak now, where the guys just continually deliver. I mean, every time you tune in and you watch a UFC event, these fighters keep taking it to another level, and it's just, I could not be happier. I could not be more excited. I love it.
Considering how hard Melvin hits, were you surprised to see Miller regroup like that?
Absolutely. I mean, he was getting blasted, and there's no doubt Melvin Guillard is explosive. He hits hard, and Miller weathered the storm. I actually tweeted tonight, wow, Jim Miller is tough.
And considering the fact that Miller was coming off of a loss but looked so good out there and was able to regroup, is he, as you like to say, back in the mix?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he kept his composure, kept his head together, you know, did what he had to do and got in there and there's no doubt Melvin and Jim Miller are two of the best guys in that weight division, and Miller wins tonight and moves forward and gets back in the mix.
You've often said that Melvin, the biggest obstacle for him has been the mental side of things. Do you think getting so close to a title shot, now losing 2 in a row, do you think all that pressure maybe got to him a little bit?
I don't know what it is with Melvin. I've been saying this since the second season of The Ultimate Fighter. You know, the kid, even yesterday at the weigh-ins, you know, joking around, and, you know, I'm waiting for this kid to take things serious, and it just, like, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Dwayne Ludwig said to us that he thought that Josh Neer threw his mouthpiece out intentionally to sort of stop the momentum of the fight. Do you think there's any merit to that?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I didn't even notice his mouthpiece wasn't in his mouth till he said, "Can I get my mouthpiece back?"
Final thing on this card, Pat Barry looked fantastic. He got back on track. Do you think he answered the questions out there about him just being a one-trick pony?
Yeah, he was in an arm bar. He got out of the arm bar. He was in a war with a big, powerful guy, and he looked good tonight. The thing about Pat Barry is, you know, whatever your opinion of his fighting style is, or whether you think he's a one-trick pony, he is never in a boring fight. He is one of the most exciting heavyweights out there.
Let's look ahead. Next Saturday night, the UFC returns live and free on Fox. You've got a great triple header this week. The card changed a little bit. What was the ultimate reason why you decided to switch things up and put, obviously you had the injury, but why Bisping versus Sonnen and then Weidman versus Maia?
Well, the reality is if we have Bisping versus Sonnen, one of them's getting a shot at Anderson Silva this summer. So that fight was a no-brainer to make. And then, you know, I saw that the fans were screaming for Paul Harris to get a fight with Damian Maia. I tried to set that fight up. Paul Harris said that he was banged up, so we ended up getting Chris Weidman in there, which I love that fight too.
Chael Sonnen said today on a conference call that he is 100% certain, he will guarantee it, that even if he wins this fight, Anderson Silva won't fight him. Do you think that's just Chael being Chael?
Absolutely. I 100% right here now guarantee you that if Chael Sonnen wins that fight, Anderson Silva will fight Chael Sonnen this summer.
And will it take place in Brazil?
Probably. I don't know yet.
There have been some people who said that due to all the things that Chael said about Brazil, it may not be safe for him to fight over there. What do you think about that?
Well, I know a lot of people say that, but a lot of people don't realize either that Chael Sonnen was actually down in Brazil helping Yushin Okami get ready for his last fight down there. For as many people that, you know, Brazilians that hate Chael Sonnen, there's a lot that like him too.
The interesting thing is, though, if Michael Bisping wins that fight, I'm wondering, from a business perspective, which market would be better to have the fight? In England, first, you know, Englishman to potentially win a title, or in Brazil, Anderson Silva returns? Would you possibly then put the fight in England?
That's a good question, but I think that the answer, hands down, is Brazil. I mean, you could do an 80,000-seat soccer stadium down there. 50 million people will watch live on television, and the list goes on and on of how crazy it is down in Brazil. Brazil is the new, remember all the stuff I used to say about Canada? Brazil wins. Brazil is the new mecca of mixed martial arts.
And as a Canadian, that doesn't make me very happy. Let's talk about the main event. You got Rashad Evans fighting Phil Davis. Is it 100% certain that if Rashad wins, he will get a title shot?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get injured, he will get the next title shot at John Jones.